who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we see the winners of 6 straight, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Armstrong. Let's get this thing underway. Bulldogs will kick this away to get us going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Shotgun, handoff inside. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown in mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Finds the receiver wide open. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Chris, I don't know if that's a busting coverage or just a mistake by this defense, but the tight end is all alone. Nobody around him, an easy throw for the quarterback, and obviously a huge gain for the offense.
First down here for this offense. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And the ball is picked off.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Handoff heading left. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
He hands it off from the gun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. To throw, it's Reed. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got his man in the open field. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense is moving to the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Could take it all the way. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
2nd down after that previous play. Hand it off to the back. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
We come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that 1st down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. The tight end has got it. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the 1st.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions were flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning. So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. He's going to hand this off. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw here. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the grab. It's Black. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21.
Well, that's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the Gamecocks looking to cash in this red zone trip. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He keeps it on a design run. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Looking downfield, it's Reed. The pass rush closing in. He's going to take off. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Black. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. What a catch. Heads up off the deflection. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
They can't stop him. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. It's a quarterback keeper. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. Able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina, as they put 6 more on the board. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's White. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll toss it to the right side. He gets loose. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns it around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction to where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play for this offense. Back to throw. It's Reed. Caught by the receiver. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
No surprise, offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Gives it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
The Dogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The defense flat-footed on that jet sweep.
You know, a lot of times you get inside that 5-yard line, you're thinking about being physical and dropping a hammer on a defense. But what a time to try to get wide and trust your playmaker to find a way into the end zone. We always say that windows get tight down here, and so do running lanes. Great call and better execution.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's back to throw again on 2nd down. And this pass is on target. Caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That's caught. It's low. In the clear at the 25. And it runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They test the middle to get stopped. That one goes nowhere. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Got to say, I'm a little puzzled here. I don't know what they're seeing that we're not seeing. We'll send the field goal team out here now. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Tailback takes the handoff again. Just crushed through the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pump over the middle. It's Williams. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Motion now from the tight end. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
It's a quick grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down upcoming after that completion. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with the defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. With the catch, it's Clark. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
And the Gamecocks are in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 30. Inside the 20. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. offense is back out there on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Black. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Wants to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. Be short of the first down.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Plus coverage now from the secondary. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
He gets the first and still going. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Well, we know this guy can throw the football, and here, this is what makes him so good. His ability to run the option and get involved in the run game puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Quick throw, the catch is made. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Reed. Finds an open target on the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And as we take a break, we take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And there's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Over the middle, it's Penn. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And the back gets the football. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offense. Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Wide open downfield. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the 4th quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's low. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today. The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Handoff from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. They capped the drive with 6 points.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's White. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Reed. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And it'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his back. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And the Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. Tackled at the 5-yard line. A huge play to put him in great scoring position.
Oh, the defense lost the edge of the defense. Good job of going with that touch pass, kind of a jet sweep to get out on the perimeter and let this receiver show what he can do with that kind of speed.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Single back, takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
But anything at this point in the game, when you get down to first and goal, get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on second goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
Goal line formation for the defense. Quarterback will just sneak it here. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that centering guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the fourth quarter. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. Gets some space and on the 30. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And Kirk Duck puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Pressure is coming. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Quarterback drops back. Throws to the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackled there by the defense.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. And that completion puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Get there on the ground. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better.